What you fear, God already knows the ending. Fear has a way of gripping us in the quiet. It creeps in during the waiting, the unknowns, the moments when the future feels blurry and the present feels too heavy. You don't always see it coming. It can come through a phone call, a diagnosis, a silence that lasts too long, or a door that suddenly closes. And in that moment, your heart begins to race, and your mind imagines the worst. You ask questions that have no immediate answers, and the enemy takes advantage of your uncertainty to whisper doubt, fear, and despair. But here's something you need to know deep in your soul. What you fear, God has already seen. What you worry about tomorrow, He's already walked through. The ending that terrifies you, He's already written it, and it's covered in mercy, redemption, and divine purpose. God doesn't discover your outcome when you get there. He authored it before you even took your first breath. The Bible says in Isaiah 46:10, "I make known the end from the beginning." That means God is never surprised, never unprepared, never shaken. You are afraid because you can't see what's coming, but God can, and He's already standing in the outcome, waiting to lead you through with peace. Fear is a reaction of the flesh. It's the cry of a heart that doesn't want to lose control. But the presence of fear does not cancel the presence of God. In fact, fear is often the very place where God's voice speaks the loudest. When your plans fall apart, when you don't have the answers, when everything in you is trembling, God steps in not to condemn you, but to remind you that you were never walking alone. Even Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane faced fear. He said, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death." He was not numb to fear, but He surrendered through it. And that's what God is asking of you. Not to deny what you feel, but to trust Him in the middle of it. You're not faithless because you're scared. You're human, but your humanity is not a limitation to God. It's the exact place where His strength is revealed. His power is made perfect, not in your confidence, but in your weakness. That's why you don't need to have it all together to keep walking forward. You just need to hold onto the hand of the one who already knows where the road leads. Some of the things you fear will never happen. Others might. But even then, even if the worst-case scenario unfolds, God is still in control. He will never leave you in the valley alone. He never has. He never will. His grace isn't just for when things go right. It's for when things feel like they're going wrong. And sometimes what feels like an ending is just a beginning. The cross looked like the end. It looked like defeat. But it was the doorway to resurrection. Your pain might feel like a period, but in God's hands, it's often just a comma. He's still writing, He's still working, He's still sovereign. So breathe. Let the fear rise if it must, but don't let it rule. Cry if you need to. Fall apart in His presence. Let your walls down long enough for His peace to come in. He won't shame you for being afraid. He'll hold you until your heart remembers who He is. God is not looking at your future with anxiety. He's not pacing back and forth in heaven hoping it all works out. He sees the full picture. He knows what this season is producing in you. He knows what doors will open. He knows how He will use even this for your good. And when it's all said and done, you'll look back and realize He never left your side, not once. So today, choose to trust the one who already knows. Speak it out, even with shaky faith. God, I'm afraid, but I know You're not. I don't see the end, but I know You do. So I will walk forward one step at a time, knowing that whatever waits ahead, You've already been there. You've already made a way. You may not know what tomorrow holds, but you do know who holds tomorrow. And that truth is more than enough. Walk in it. Breathe in that peace. Let it carry you through the valley. Because what you fear today, God has already conquered. What you dread, He has already redeemed. And what terrifies you, He has already written with victory. If this word spoke to you, write this in the comments right now. God knows the ending. I choose to walk by faith. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because God still speaks, and this is just the beginning of what He's about to say to you.